Drew, I tell you what, for the memes, whenever we get this car to run, we should have it running on pure meth. Previous owner said, I am the one who knocks. So, since last video, we figured out that we now own Heisenberg's ex Supra. To be just completely straight with you, hope YouTube doesn't cancel me for this, but we found methamphetamine in the Supra. And I will say one thing, come on guys, you know me. I haven't done clickbait and fake weird content since I was in college. I think a lot of people just don't like when other people have like something cool going on in their lives, and they're just like, this fake. There's no way you make a bigger deal about this than it is. Per the officer's request, he said we have to gut the car. Whenever the car was being sniffed by the drug dog, K9, she sniffed out the B pillar on this side. And she also seemed to like the trunk, which also could mean that he mentioned something about source, meaning that if there was something here at one point in time, she can still smell that. So I'm hoping we don't find anything else. I have to make sure that this car does not have, especially meth, dude. I just want you guys to know that the reason I took the approach that I took, the reason I called the officer and the K9 out, the reason I contacted my attorney is you guys might have handled this a little bit differently. You guys are in private, you don't have people watching you, most of you. You don't have a YouTube channel where hundreds of thousands of people see exactly what you're doing. Sympathize with me for a second. I'm making a video, I find crystal meth. I say I throw it away, somebody could still call the police on me, or like there's no evidence that I did. I have to make sure that local PD is on my good side and I'm on their good side and they know that I'm legit. I have a wife, a kid, and 2 businesses, and a lot to lose. But the point is, I'm just filming what's happening in my life. I have to go about this the right way, because if there is anything else, that's a felony. It's now my legal responsibility to tear this car apart and check and see if there's any more. So it might seem like I'm dragging this on. I really didn't want to spend this much time on the whole drug thing, but officer says, you gotta do it, so I'm gonna do it. This car is sus. This is the sus Supra. We are gonna take it apart today. Mogus reference. And if you guys haven't watched Breaking Bad, I feel bad for you, for one, and 2, I'm gonna be making some references here. Hey yo, Mr. White, you forgot to clean out your car, bitch. So we're gonna take the seats out. There's penises drawn all over the interior. It's fantastic. The officers seem to think that these were here because that's like a quick, easy place to stuff paraphernalia if you do get pulled over or something. I'm assuming this thing probably just comes off pretty easily. So I don't want this car to be gutted. So if anybody knows a good company that makes like new door cards for these, like whether aluminum or not, let me know, because I don't want this thing to just be naked. So the dog didn't seem interested in this door at all, but I want to make sure. It doesn't look like there's anything in there. This really doesn't matter because I have to take this out anyways. This door is just so messed up. Drugs! So that's good. There's a lot of change in here. I think like...
How to use my chip card.
Yeah, we're good here. It's just dirty.
There's another bag.
Got a free Allen key, huh?
Oh, there's another bag.
Where? Oh yeah. So
he did say underneath the gear shift.
I'm just kidding, I found some broken glass in the car. I'm gonna take the back seats out and we gotta start opening it up, and I wanna search the gas tank. It sounds odd, but like, whatever.
A lot of people said to do that.
Yep, and the cop said to do that. Everything in this car is sus right now. So, why would, that is the weirdest thing. It's a melted straw.
Snort stuff?
No.
Oh, that's what I thought.
I don't know. Everything's just sus. It could just be nothing. Or I don't know. I don't do meth. Hey, meth heads, what is this? Got some nice penis drawings on the seat.
Seriously?
Yeah. Check it out. I'm not gonna show that word on there.
Lovely.
Some nice balls. Nice balls, bro.
Anything in the seat?
No.
That you know of?
I don't do drugs, but I've noticed that a lot of people have a tendency to use Swisher Sweets, I assume, to combine whatever you're smoking.
What are those?
They're cigars.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. That could not be true. Maybe it is. Don't do drugs, kids. I don't think we're gonna find anything. Just because they smoke meth doesn't mean they're dumb. But I'm not sure why anybody would put anything in a B pillar, especially I don't think there's any room for anything to be here. He said check the freaking, I'm not checking up here. There's no way There's no freaking way.
He said to look for, like,
he said he
it
looked for
pulling
lumps,
apart,
and
yeah.
there's no lumps up there. You can see it. It was broken into at one point in time. So there's glass everywhere.
They probably broke in for the drugs.
Maybe so. That dog was capping. That dog was lying. Lying ass dog. Honestly, all signs are looking like there's not gonna be anything in the car. And to me, like, that would be awesome. I'm kind of tired of this. I don't want this to be dragged out as long as possible. I don't want the drug content to keep going. I want this to be done too. It's interesting that the fuel hanger is just sitting there. So that is the leveler.
Ooh.
Super rusted out brakes, but like, well, this one's fine. Like, there's a lot of life on those pads. I'm just gonna lift this up. I don't think we're gonna find anything in here, but I'm gonna remove it anyways.
Or brake pads.
I'm actually really surprised that there's still a spare in this vehicle. This is crazy. I don't think a car enthusiast ever owned this. I think they just stumbled upon an NA Supra and they just
Didn't know what they had.
seemed fit. The cop did. He seems to think that this could have been a cartel vehicle or just some sort of drug running car. I just gotta make sure there's no remnants. I think the wild thing about this vehicle is it's just got an interesting story. What?
I would just pull that tire out.
I'm about to.
Sorry.
Why?
Cause I see like a bag down there, but I can't tell what it
It's
is.
fine.
Well, I'm just.
I know. Oh, black drugs. No, it's what is this stuff? It's like an adhesive. What do you use this for?
Oh, the like goo, the
gooey
tar
adhesive
stuff.
Yeah, it's like tar. This car has a cool story, and like there's so much that's unknown about it. It's cool. Like, even if drugs don't exist anymore, which I hope they don't, it's just a wild ride. Oh God, this is heavy. There's a lighter.
That's what it looked like, a big bag. That's
So there's a
why.
lighter. There's a tire pressure. Well, there was a tire pressure gauge. So it looks like all the bags that we found. We found probably 30 bags. To be honest, I have no red flags anymore, but that is a considerable amount of rust. The fuel tank and under the car looks great. Like the rails, the body's not rusted. It's really weird that this, this is the only part actually exposed to the elements. Lord knows what even is in this fuel tank though. Okay. I don't think this has ever been taken off. This is nasty. I'm actually really impressed that these bolts are coming out though. These are freaking Phillips heads, dude. Uh-oh.
Spoke too soon.
This is a impact before impacts for impacts. If I can get that groove down in there and hit it.
Wait, what? That's impressive.
So you see this? What you do is you hit it, and whenever you hit it, it impacts it one direction. So as you go down, the force from that makes it go one direction.
It's a manual impact.
Yeah, literally it's a manual impact. Oh, it is full of gas.
No baggies dropped in there
Definitely shouldn't be.
on the end of the.
It is literally full of gas. It looks like somebody came in and like maybe tried to, I don't know, maybe they got right with the Lord and they decided to just fix up the old mule, and maybe it just didn't work on their behalf. I would love to know why this car was just abandoned, because it was abandoned. I didn't find it abandoned, but the previous kid like whipped it around on the road and found it. So if I wanted to get that driver's side seat out, we have to actually end up moving it forward. I don't know why this car has an electric driver's seat. We're gonna continue working on this, and Drew's gonna come tomorrow. We're gonna get the battery hooked up and maybe even get it cranked over.
Tomorrow.
All right, so we use this bug bomb overnight. It's like a grenade. You just toss it in there and it goes, sss, and you gotta like close the door and get the hell out. But it's supposed to deodorize and kill anything in the car. We're now kind of moving on to exactly why it will or won't start. Fun fact, I don't actually have a key for this car. The guy sold to him without a key, so in the meantime, I have the Grand Theft Auto this hoe. We're gonna drain the oil out. Here we go. The Susupra is about to finally go underway. The drug stuff is over, hopefully. You never know. Could just find something one day. Hope I don't. So what are you doing right now?
So I'm just tinning these wires to get them ready to extend where I found that somebody had cut into the stock power distribution
Oh,
harness.
perfect. That's awesome.
Yeah, so we're getting that fixed up real quick, and then we're gonna see
So
what
that
car
the
does.
battery can actually, touch and be a part of the rest of the car.
Yeah, kind of helps, when they provide power to the dashboard and the ECU and
And the
other
seat
important things.
with pee under it.
Ugh.
There is oil in it. It's disgusting. So the car did run. Once upon a time. Hey, Jimmy Oaks, where you at, bud? Where you at, buddy? Let's go up. Oh, shoot. Sorry, dude. I let you down.
A few moments later.
I missed it. Are your seats moving? So you got lights on the dash?
I've got a clock right now.
Yo, we're scooting it up so we can find possibly our last little section of meth. Nah, I need to get, there you go. Comfy. You look a little far up right now. Let's get this thing out. Hopefully there's no drugs. Oh, and it also smells like cat pee. I'm pretty sure either someone or something peed right around there. It's gross. Gross. Oh, this thing is heavy. It's so hard to tell. The other one was definitely meth, but it was a different color, so maybe he color coordinated his bags. It could just be this dirt is getting in there. A lot of people say it's the Mary Jane, but I think that might just be dirt. There could have been some powder of some sort. Maybe a little bit of Christy May in here.
So this is your new ignition switch, at least for a couple minutes while we're testing out some stuff. So what I'm trying to do is mimic what the switch does on both circuits.
Okay.
So we have a couple different jumpers, and then there's some momentary ones that will come on whenever it's in start mode, so that's what the third set of jumpers is for.
Oh, cool. Question is, will she even crank? Do we have a starter? Can confirm, we do have a starter. So I was doing a little bit of reading just now, and I was like, why does the car smell like cat piss? Because it's like there's no way a cat got in here and just peed. There's been some research, and allegedly that's what meth smells like, whenever it's smoked in there or there's something still in there. So I ended up ripping out the other side. Haven't found anything yet, but, and maybe there's just some that got like dropped, or it smells more like it on the driver's side. Maybe that's just where he smoked. It's gross. Drew, I tell you what, for the memes, whenever we get this car to run, or whenever it's like, you know, on whatever motor setup I want, we should have it running on pure meth. Meth only. I've actually always wanted to run a car on methanol, but it would be so fitting for this, and it'd smell good. Let's go! What is that? Whoop-dee, there's like a belt sound or something. Do it again. Oh. I'm thinking this is not a good motor. That sounded like it was coming from the middle of the engine. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe do it one more time. Oh, I think there's like not a rod in one of the cylinders.
I heard the motor make that noise once.
What did it lead to?
Not what you want to hear. It could also be something rubbing inside.
I don't even know what this sounds like.
Or throat bearing.
You're being positive, and I like it.
trying to be
But
positive.
no, this is great, because if it is a bad engine, that's great, that's fantastic. I'll just take it out. And I might try and find a GE head or something like that, and we can just get a 2JZ swap going. Here we go, guys. That actually sounds really old. All of my other Japanese were like, listen to this, dude. That has some oomph to it. And then listen to this little, what the hell, who designed that? Fun fact, these cars actually do come with a W58. So even the regular GEs came with a W58. I think the GTEs came with an R154. This car's probably not gonna make, you know, I'll probably keep this car around 500 or so horsepower on the GE. Might do pistons and rods in the GE just to make sure that works out well.
12 seconds later.
Okay guys, well I'm currently changing the oil in this car over here, but we have it. Hold on, let me close this real quick so I can hear it. Okay, let's hear it. Go. And there we go. We have got a tractor, boys.
1947 Massey Ferguson.
We got a god dang John Deere in this. Well, it sounds like that's not gonna be the motor we use.
I'd like to throw an oil pressure gauge on it to make sure it's actually building oil pressure.
True.
But it could just be a dry valve train right now. Yeah, if it doesn't clean up in 30 seconds, then we'll have indication right there.
So we had to rig the fuel pump. So there is a fuel pump. Obviously there is fuel pressure. Keep fiddling with it if you want, but it sounds like
it needs a motor.
Sounds like we need the Lord. Aw, damn, I missed it. You said we do have a mechanical oil pressure gauge in there?
So I'm only seeing it come up to like 15 PSI or so.
Sick! There it is. All right, cool. 7M. I'm just gonna breathe in so much kitty litter. I spilled a lot of oil. I spilled a ton of oil. Not good at this. Hot day, and I've done a lot. Changed the oil in the Mercedes. Don't recommend you doing that. I feel a huge sense of accomplishment, and honestly, I'm just gonna say it again. I love having Drew here because he's fantastic at this sort of work and just chasing little problems. We kind of wanted to ghetto rig everything together just to see like what we were working with. And this gives me just a lot of excitement. And you might ask like, why, Evan? Because like, well, now I know I don't have to waste my time with a 7M. I might actually just source a local. If anybody has a 2JZ GE for sale, I will buy it from you. Don't screw me over, but I'll buy one from you. I would love to put a built 2JZ GE, or at least pistons. So consensus, Supra sounds like a tractor. It does not work, it will run, but there's no fixing that. Which is also why we bought really cheap oil to go in there. We filled it up and it's building about 15 PSI per the gauge that comes in the car. Also, no more meth. Huge relief for me because guys, when I can't tell you enough, I don't want to make content like that. That's the last thing I was expecting, and it's definitely exciting and it's a cool story, but I'm glad I'm done with that. Still smells a little bit. I'm definitely gonna have to steam clean everything, but we'll get to that whenever we actually get to the interior. But for now, we get to take the engine out, we get to clean the engine bay up a little bit, and we get to really figure out the car, drain the fuel tank, take the fuel tank out, completely do like, all new D-Works fuel system and stuff like that. So it's exciting, and I like it because we're going to be able to get to the end game of the car faster than if we just messed around with the 7M. I would have just done an eBay turbo kit or something. It might have been fun, but like, I want this car to just go from ugly to amazing quickly. Whew. I'm really lightheaded. I probably should be drinking more water than I am right now. Like a gallon of water is not enough for me. Guys, at the end of every video, oh, that looked like it hurt. I just watched that, why, ooh. Opened up Twitter, just some pain. This is something that's kind of just been, it's good advice. You can't see a solution to a problem with the same mindset that created it. This can go a lot of ways. With addiction especially. If you drink too much, if you smoke too much, if you do whatever it is too much, you're never gonna be able to find a solution to fix that if you still have the same mentality and the same mindset that created the habit. How to get out of debt. You're never gonna get out of debt if you still have an in-debt mindset. If you spend every time your bank account gets a positive number, you bring that back down to zero, you're never gonna have any money. And a broke mindset is not saving money. A broke mindset is spending all of your money. A lot of you guys have a lot of spendy problems. A rule for me when I didn't make a lot of money is I would never go less than $1,000 in my bank account. Every time I'd make another $1,000, I'd try not to touch that 1,000. I'd make the next 1,000, I'd try not to, anyways, my point is, that's a good saying, you can't solve a problem with the same mindset that created it. So want to lay that on you guys today. I had a fantastic time today. I'm really stoked that we just came to such a great consensus with the Supra. It's a piece of crap. We already knew that, but the engine is too. So now we get to really make some jam. I'll start sending some emails out, getting a wiring harness and some stuff figured out, and clean up the engine bay. I might just wrap the car. We might paint it, but Jose's really busy. I don't want it to be a year from now before I finally do the color reveal. So we might do a wrap on it. I need some interior parts. It gives me a lot of time to figure out the car and get exactly what we need. I also need to finish the R33. We got some stuff to do with the Subaru, and we're gonna start working on the Lexus next week as well. So we got lots of Jay-Z stuff coming. My Supra, my other Supra, Mark IV finally runs, and we've got a lot of stuff we got some stuff for the Evo, but we still need a lot. So a lot of crazy content coming. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you drop a comment. I love the comment section lately, except for the drug stuff, because some people were super annoying. But leave me a meme. Makes me feel better. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Hey, I got two videos for you guys to watch. It helps me a ton if you continue to watch my content. Also, it helps me if you subscribe and you love me. I just want you to love me. I need you to love me. Bye.